אז אנחנו מתכוננים לטיול לילה. שיבה יש לה את הסרט, שמתי לה עכשיו שוב את הסרט של החטופים, שכולם יחזרו, נגיד את זה גם באנגלית. אני מאוד רציתי שתבוא לשבעה, אבל היו שני גורמים קשים. מצד אחד החרדים חסמו כביש 4 להפגנה נגד גיוס. יצרו פקקים נוראים ברמת גן. מצד שני, לא התבטל קו בגלל הרמדאן, התבטל קו חשוב, אז נאלצתי ללכת המון ברגל, ושיבה היא לא בקו הבריאות בדיוק, היא כלבה אפילפטית ולא רציתי שיהיה לה הרבה לחץ. היא מגיעה לכיכר החטופים, אבל גם רק שאין הפגנות או משהו, רק שיש איזו קבלת שבת או שירה, ואז היא נצמדת לאנשים, והיא מאוד כלבת ניחומים. ואני חושבת שיש מקום בהחלט לקבל את החשיבות, הנוכחות החשובה של כלבי ניחומים, כשקורה אסון כזה כמו שקרה למשפחות ביבס וליפשיץ. רציתי להגיד שאני אופטימית לרמטכ"ל החדש. בזמנו אני זוכרת שדיברו על זה שיום אחד יהיה רמטכ"ל תימני. אני לא מספיק עוקבת, אם הוא הראשון, אבל מתברר שאייל זמיר אכן, אבא שלו עלה מתימן, והאימא מירושלים, משפחה ירושלמית, אבל במקור מסוריה, חלב, גם כן שתי עדות חזקות מאוד, תורמות מאוד, לא שלא כולם תורמים, אבל אני חושבת שבאמת הגיע זמן להכיר בתרומות שתי עדות אלה, ומעניין מאוד שאנחנו, האויבים שלנו, כמו שהוא אמר, אין לנו אויב אחד, יש לנו אויבים, האויבים שלנו הם בתימן ובסוריה, לבנון, שזה מאוד מאוד מעניין שהיהודים עזבו מדינות אלה, באו לפה, והם עוזרים למפעל הציוני ולשמור על המדינה שלנו, ובאמת אני רק מאוד התרשמתי מהבן אדם, מהרמטכ"ל הזה, הוא נראה בן אדם מאוד חזק, יפה מאוד, נאה, חזק, ואני מאוד מקווה שאנחנו בדרך הטובה, הדרך הנכונה. יש לנו רמטכ"ל תימני, יהודי תימני, גאה וסורי, וזהו. So I just want to say that I'm really sorry I didn't take Shiva to the Bibas and Lifshitz family Shiva, the mourning period. There was a big balagan, there was a big mess. There were ultra-Orthodox blocking the road. They don't want to go to the army. On the other hand, there's the Muslim month of Ramadan, so a whole bus line was cancelled, so I had to walk a lot. And for Shiva, it would have been too much because she does have epilepsy, and I have to... and I wasn't sure if they would let me in, but I really feel that animals like Shiva are the greatest comfort for people. And when such a disaster as occurred to the Bibas and Lifshitz families occurred, that their loved ones were so brutally kidnapped and murdered. So I have something to say. We have a new chief of staff. I want to say positive things. His father came to Israel from Yemen. They're Yemenite Jews, which gives me great hope. It's a wonderful community, one of our many beautiful communities that come from all over the world to join together in our national home and guarding it. And the mother is from Jerusalem, but from a family that came from a long time ago from Syria, from Khaled. Very distinguished people. I think it's very significant. He looks like a very strong person, and I hope that we will open a new chapter, a positive chapter. We have a Jewish Yemeni chief of staff to fight our many enemies, as he said. We have many enemies. We don't have one enemy. And I really hope that together we will overcome all our obstacles, whether they are on a personal level or on a national level. And thank God for the dogs and the cats and all the animals and all the people that help us along the way. And let's hope the hostages will, she has the ribbon again. She used to go to all the activities on Friday, not demonstrations, but only Kabbalat Shabbat and singing. And I think she's also changed. She's found her calling. I never knew she was like that until we went to the hostage square and she started to just go to people and just ask to be petted and just comforted them. And I was just so amazed when we found out that the children were murdered, the baby and the child. She just, we were all crying, and she just went to people and just allowed them to pet her. She was like getting close to them, comforting them. She is just a pure soul. She's also from the south, by the way. She's from a Bedouin village of Rahat. There were people kidnapped and murdered from there too. The people from Rahat worked in the kibbutzim in the Gaza Strip, along the Gaza Strip, and they were kidnapped and murdered as well from her village. And they also killed dogs. They killed the Biba's dog. They killed dogs of the kibbutz. They killed quite a few dogs. And that's like, why would you kill a family dog? Why would you do that? It's part of the terror mechanism. And I'm just hoping that the new chief of staff will take control. We will learn from the mistakes and forge ahead with new optimism and strength, and a lot of comfort for the ones who are mourning their dead. And together we will find comfort, I hope, for it just brings us together, because I think a lot of people came there to talk to the families and comfort them, because it felt like it could have happened to any one of us. Any one of us. God forbid, it could have been somebody walking in here and kidnapping, murdering, doing horrible things. And I think it's really sad that the Oscars, a movie won that is complete lies, because it's not really what's going on. And to demonize Israel in a so-called documentary, which is actually fictional, and it's not at all what they say it is. It's not a takeover of land at all. If anyone took over the land, it's the people that claim their land was taken over. So it's actually land that belongs to Israel. And these territorial disputes are very silly, considering the fact that 99.9% of the Middle East is populated by Muslims. And yet this 0.001% of land, has to be divided and shared. And then this terror, it's completely unjustified. And to say that we suffer so much, well, I don't think there's one Arab land where people don't suffer. So, and in Israel, I see that they cancel a bus line because of the Ramadan, the Muslim holiday. So the bus drivers don't have to come to work. And that's why I had to walk. I walked a lot. I had to go on foot for the Bibis morning because there was no bus going there. And on the other hand, the ultra-Orthodox were blocking the road. So at one point, you ask yourself, what is this madness in the Middle East? In the Middle East. And why would you do a so-called documentary demonizing Israel after this horrific attack we underwent? How can an Israeli person support in any way or justify in any way a film that is absolutely propaganda against Israel, absolutely demonizes Israel and presents Israel as if it's an empire, and it was Norwegian funded? I mean, what's wrong with these Scandinavians that they hate Israel so much? They have vast lands, they have no wars,